Yo, what's up, guys? Beat by Haiti, and yeah, in case this is your first time, as usual, and yeah, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I basically mix my beat for BeatStars, and yeah, officially sending beats on BeatStars, so you can show your support and go purchase some beats. Okay, so yeah, without wasting much of a time, the first thing I like to do when I want to go into a mix is first of all save the project as a different project, name it mix, maybe 1.0 or 2.0, depends on what I feel, but I always make it 1.0 in case I come back for corrections to change it to 1.1 or 2.0. But the second thing I like to do is to like group them and color code them. So I know that okay, these are my drums and they are color red, yellow for my instruments, and purple for my SFX sounds. So that's what I like to do. Secondly, and press tab on your keyboard or click here, and yeah, I take this up. It's like zoom it up to get better view. And the third thing I like to do is to take off from my master, I take it to 6.0. The reason why I always do this is to make sure I get more headroom. So while I'm mixing, I'm making sure the overall volume of whatever I'm mixing before the mastering stage doesn't cross zero. So that way, when it's on zero and I drop this down, it's going to automatically drop back to -6, and that is giving me like 6 dB of headroom. So that's like a technique that I do like all the time when I mix my beats. And yeah, I like to start with my kick. So yeah, let's just go into the kick. Personally, I do light mixing. I don't add much plugins. I just mix as just how I feel. If the sample sounds right, there's no point of me adding anything. That's just basically my own process. So yeah, let's start with the kick. Usually, I like to make my kick hit the master at -6 or a little bit above it. So I'm cool with that. I like the kick already. I don't think I want to do anything to it. Like I said, it's just my own way. So I bring in the percussion loop or whatever here. Try to blend it. Mixing is all about your ears, what you hear, okay? And yeah, I took this off because I took off the kick because I added my own kick in the beat. So I feel like adding a reverb. So let's bring in our hybrid reverb, and yeah, just little. And I feel like I want to tight the plot the loop. Like I want it to be tight. So I'll drop in a smack attack and try to tighten the transient shaper actually. Okay. Let's bring it down a little, the kick. Okay, let's bring in this one. That's the let's pan this a little bit to the right and pan this a little bit to the left. Try to create space for the vocals. And trust me, you don't necessarily need to add tons of plugin when you are mixing. Mixing is just basically balancing your sounds and making sure every frequency tends to shine in your frequency spectrum. That's basically it. Stop adding bunch of plugins, trying to make your EQ or try to make your sound or whatever sound nice. Sometimes you might end up making the sound or making that particular instrument sound really bad. So me personally, like I said, I do soft mixing, light mixing, and focus more on my volume and frequency range. That's basically my own style. Might not be yours, and you can have a better one. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way doing this. Just do it how you feel personally. So yeah, let's continue. Feel like adding EQ for some reasons. So let's do that. And you can see the sample, they already cut the lows. Yeah, they already cut the lows of this sample. So yeah, take note of that when you're mixing. I already have like a reverb on my send, so I think for this one I just want to add that reverb around there, the send. So after doing that, I think I'm done. Like I said, this is my own style. I don't really do too much. I start bringing in the melody and I start from down and take it up till I feel like the volume is right. Yeah, on my melody, I already have like an effect, find my chord. Without it, this is what it sounds like. And I had a cut, and so I just added this find my chord. I like that effect, that radio effect it was giving. So yeah, that's just me. I feel it's going to make the vocal shine more. So, like I said, I just have a 5 micro, I have an EQ and a reverb, like 33% reverb, and yeah, that's what I have here. So after doing that, I bring in the next sound. As you see, I pan it a little bit to the right. Pan it again a little bit to the right. So after doing that, I bring in my bass. And when I play my bass, I like to take off every other sound. I want the bass to sound only together with the drums. So let's do that real quick. I like that volume. I think I like it. And for this one, I'm going to add in an EQ and just cut the highs a little bit. That's it. And maybe add some drive, overdrive. And mix it, the dry wet knob. I think I like it at 22. It's there and it's not there. And after doing that, I add in like a sidechain. As usual, I always do this: glue compressor, add a soft clip, and sidechain it to my kick. So how you do that is when you drop in this glue compressor, you just click this button right here, click on sidechain, and select the output, the one you want to sidechain to. And at this point is the kick. That's why it's very advisable to label your sound, so that way you easily access whatever you want to access. When I click this right here and I come down to my threshold, I'm trying to click it between 3 dB, not 5. So that's too much. Let's go. Okay. I think I like this. I like that. Let's see. So what this is just doing is when the kick comes in, the bass ducks and kicks in immediately. So let's listen to that with the other two instruments. I feel like this particular instrument is somehow interfering with the bass, so I have to like cut a little bit of the lows from this instrument so that the bass can shine. Yeah. I feel I like how it's sounding now, and if I feel any different later, I come back to the mix and listen, you know. Try to mix once, relax, and come back to it and listen to it with a fresh ear. So let's just go. Let's keep going. Yeah, some sounds in my mix sometimes you don't really necessarily have to hear them. Sometimes they might just be there to be like a feel or something. So yeah, let's go. Like this sound, for instance, let me take it up so you hear it. You see what it sounds like? So I'm taking this down. You cannot really hear it, but it's giving a little bit of effect. Let me take it up. So let me bring it back in. You see? Let's bring in a little bit of EQ for this, and let's bring up this side. Yeah. Yeah, let's take down around this side because I increased the vibrophone's own around here. So let me take that off and reduce that. Yeah, better. I try to give room for the vibraphone. So let's bring this down a little. So let's bring this in. Let's put this in the middle a little bit. Let it come again. Let's cut a little bit of the lows. That low is starting to get muddy. So let's cut this a little bit. Yeah. So let's add in this feel. So let's try to cut in the lows of this guitar I just brought in so that it's not too muddy. You can see after doing all of this, my volume is still not even peaking at 0 yet. It's still not in 0 yet, because if I even take this all up, you can see my final volume, they are not crossing the 0, okay? So when we drop this, watch what happens when I drop this. Automatically, we have a headroom of 6. So what I'm talking about, gives you more room to master. So that's like a technique you can start using. If I wanted to bring in the vocals, for instance, I can just click this and I'll start. Most times I notice when my volume is around this 18, that's the wave, the peak, that's when it balances. I don't know why, but it's always like that. But let's try it now. And these vocals, I've not yet really finished mixing it. So yeah, just wanted to show you like how I try to blend my vocals, you know. So that's like basically what I do. I just try to blend it, but these vocals still need some work. So yeah. So what I do again is to probably move into some part of the beat and bring in some sounds that I'm not hearing yet. Like this intro, there's a sound around there. which is this sound around here, which is the sax. That's what I do. I start from the drums, mix the instrument, and go back to the SFS and just basically scrolling through the arrangement of the song and try to bring in the sounds that are needed to be brought out. So the next thing I do is I drop this to the 0 so that I can get that 6 dB headroom. You can see I have a lot of rooms. Just watch when the kicks come in. For some reason, I just tried to pan this again because I noticed the way it was before, this one to the left, this one to the right, there's no space for the vocals in the middle. So that's why you see me panning this to the right and panning this back to the left. Because when I'm mixing, I'm trying to make sure I'm creating that space for the vocals to bite. You understand? So let's just go straight to this place. I think now I can get that space for the vocals to bite. Let's try that. So like I said, this vocals is not yet mixed, but yeah, I think I like the space I'm getting. So when I want to like master my beats, like strictly for BeatStar, because I know that whoever is going to purchase this beat is also going to load it in their own DAW and master their own song. So I don't really do much in my mastering. I just focus more on my mixing, and I just try to raise volumes on when I want to master, when I'm trying to sell beats on BeatStars. You understand? Because like I said, whoever purchases the beat, I know that the person is still going to try to like mix and master. So I'm taking note of that. So what I just like to do is just adding my TR5, you know, and the next thing I just do in my TR5 is I come up to this place and I click new touch and I increase my output to like 1 o'clock. You understand? And I come to this place. Then the focus. You can see adding this already raise the volume. And another thing I put on my master channel is this WLM meter. So I'm trying to make sure this is hitting like -9, -10, you know, because I said they're going to mix it again. So, but there's something I noticed. It's looking like this melody around here, the reverb is too much. So I want to take it a little bit down because when I played it, it was sounding, I didn't like how it was sounding. So I think I added another reverb somewhere here. So let's take this down. Yeah, I think I like this. So let's see what our meter is hitting. So it's come up, like I said, remember I'm trying to make sure it's hitting like -9, you know, like -9. That's what I'm trying to make sure of. So first thing I like to do is increase my air to like 1. This is just simply like the high, like a high shelf or something. Next thing is the body. I raise it up. When you want to know what a particular effect does, raise it to the maximum volume, and then you see the effect it takes. So in my case, it's like a high mid kind of stuff. But most times I put it in 3, and for the body. So this is like the low end of the overall beat. So I like to put this around 3, between 3 and 1, personally though. But as time goes on, the more my ear gets better and I hear more, and it can change. So mixing is just keep mixing and your ears gets better. I'm just showing you what I am doing at the moment. Doesn't necessarily mean this is what I'm going to be doing for a long time. You understand? Because your mixing style changes the more your ear improves and the more study you go into. So yeah. I push this to 3. This is like what's raising the volume, and I put my volume to like 4.5. already clipping, but yeah, let's increase the width. So how wide you want the beat to sound? Time to tighten the whole overall beat. Increase the bass. That's the bass. So I put it in like between 1 and 2, analog mostly 6. Bring in the vocals and see what they're going to sound like. Remember, this vocal is not yet mixed though. Very good dancer. Mommy, I just wanna have you tonight. The way you drink it, you're my kryptonite. Kryptonite. So my baby is a very good dancer. Mommy, I just wanna have you tonight. The way you drink it, you're my kryptonite. Kryptonite. Let's try to fix something around there. Yeah, I feel this sounds better. This was it before. I feel like it was that frequency around there was conflicting. So this is just basically what I do in my masters. I just add T-Wax, like I said, and do what I want to do. Like I said, this is specifically for when I'm mixing for BeatStars, or when people want to purchase the beat online and they're still going to mix and master it themselves. This is just what I do for now. So yeah, you can take this. If you have a better way, comment below, and yeah, I see it and try it, and if it's nice, I show other people. So that's the point of all of this, for us to go together and learn together. Okay, so yeah, I can leave this for now, and maybe later tomorrow or later in the evening, when my ears are fresh again, I come back to listening to it, and if I notice any other thing, I take them off. So this is just basically my process. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Just a quick mixing and mastering tutorial for when you want to upload your beat on BeatStars or any selling platform and you don't know what to do. You can start with this and learn more and get better, and you can do more better than this. So I'm just trying to show you guys my own way of doing it right now. And yeah, I hope you learned 1 or 2 things. If you learn only 1 thing from these, still important to me. The most important thing is I'm making sure every video you watch, you 1% better than you used to be. Even if it's 1 or 2, 3%, at least 1% better than what you used to be. And that's it. And till I catch you guys in the next video, remember to stay positive, and positive things will always happen to you. Peace.